Yo, it's official. Like a referee with a whistle. Yes, sir. I'm back. Today's Sunday afternoon. On the East Coast. You know what they say about the East Coast? The East Coast is the best coast. Yeah. Man, what's going on out in these streets? What's going on out in these streets? What's up? What's that? That's Alcar? Alcor Prince? I think that's how you pronounce that. What's up? What's going down? Man, there's a lot of crazy stuff happening in Alabama in the house. What up? What's going down, man? The football's on, right? Yeah, well, it's preseason, but people still looking at their preseason. I'm not, but I'm just saying, people love that football. Football is back. Well, after Labor Day, the regular season starts. So that's like what? Yeah, 2 weeks and a half, I guess you can say. Just call it 3 weeks. Just call it 3 weeks to keep it simple. Yeah. Yeah, man. But I've been moving and grooving out here, and traveling a little bit. I've been out. I've been outside. That's how they like saying it now. I've been outside, yo. That's funny. But yeah, people been sending me all kind of weird shit. People be sending me videos and questions of stuff that I think about online, and people would have their opinions of how they feel about black people, how they feel about white people, how they feel about everybody else in between. And you got a lot of trolls online too. That's another thing. People just say anything just because they want the video to go viral, or at least attempt to for the video to go viral. Then you got some people they actually feel that way. They're degenerates. And that's why I always say scamming is a way of life for some men and women. Yeah, some people just have that mentality, and everybody has met somebody that was like this. They just had that scam mentality. Everything they do is never going to be legit. It's going to be some form of a manipulation behind it, something. Even if you think it's legit, you be like, damn, that motherfucker just ain't going to do right. Damn. Even if you be sitting there, you like, man, that's a good dude for her. That chick has got another guy set up for later tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's always something with some people. Some people just have too much shit with them. I'm telling you. But you got to realize that's where those people come from. You got people that come from countries, neighborhoods. Their whole upbringing is cutthroat, sellout, scam, scheming, rip off. That's what it is. I just stay out of the way. I try to stay away from them type of people. You know, I can spot it. I can see it coming. I'll be like, oh, you one of them types. You know, they don't even you don't even know their names. They don't even tell people their name, real name half of the time. Or they got 2-3 names. 2-3 so they got 2 social security cards, all kind of shit going on, man. Y'all, you met somebody that was like this. You probably didn't know. You know, it's like I don't want to be around no woman like that. Or nobody like that, period. I don't come from a scam background. I ain't, you know, now let me tell you what the excuse people would make to justify the scheming and scamming and rip off sellout culture, right? They'll say, well, it's survival. Well, it's not always about survival because these same people will come over here from someplace. They might be in a good situation or a better situation where they came from, and they still scheming and scamming. So is it really about survival? Or that's just a part of who they are at a certain point? See, because that's the argument a lot of people try to make. And man, she was in survival mode. Well, yo, how long does it take to get out of that? I ain't trying to find out. I ain't trying to find out how long she gonna be in survival mode. I'm gonna get the hell away. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I ain't trying to get jammed up. Cause see, you gotta realize that a lot of double standards in this country. And people are allowed to come over here and do whatever. I had a guy from Nigeria told me, this is like 15 years ago. He said, crime is necessary. I was like, what? He said, you heard me. He said, where he from, crime is necessary. I said, damn. I never forgot that one, boy. He said, crime is necessary, bro. I was like, oh, damn. That's when I was like, yeah, I got to get away from him, this dude. I don't even think like that. You know, I'm the type of person, if you do something to me, I don't like, I want to get at you. I believe in the get back. I don't believe in just what Michelle Obama say? Take the high road. You know, not how Michelle Obama said that thing. Don't. She said, don't go low. If they go low, you go high. Yeah, I don't believe in that. That's Michelle Obama. Nah, I don't believe in that. If they go low, I'm gonna get way lower. No, I ain't Michelle Obama. No, if they go low, we go high. Yeah, I ain't Michelle Obama. No, If they go low, boy, I'm gonna get way lower. I'm gonna get so low, you're gonna be like, God damn, shit. You hit me too hard. Yeah. You should have kept. You shouldn't. You should have kept your hand to yourself. You shouldn't have done what you did. That way, you wouldn't have to worry about no get back. Let's see what is that? My old man used to say, "Get down like you live." Oh, for real? I never heard that one before. That's a new one. That's a new one. I ain't never heard that one before. Yeah, but they mean the same thing. Yeah, I'm like, hell with that. So these people, man, last month, check this out. This is something that's been going on since the 90s. I heard about this visa scam since the 90s, right? There was a guy sent me an article of an East Indian guy that owned is it Subway or some type of business. But he had the Subway business for a long time. So this fool were basically sponsoring people to come over from India. Hundreds of people were coming over, right? And I said, man, this shit been going on forever, since the 90s, bro. This ain't nothing new. But he just got caught. He got caught. I think the feds caught him and the local police in New Orleans. We're all in it together. I think it's 3 or 4 cops, all in it on the visa scam together. And I'm like, man, I heard about this shit since the 90s, bro. This ain't nothing new. They just got caught. Somebody just decided to tell on them for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe some new detective want to make a name for himself. Who knows? I don't know. But that ain't nothing new, the visa scam. That's been going on. That's been going on, man, the visa scam. You have people that they have they don't necessarily got to have a legit business either. They can have a non-profit. They're doing the same thing, and they keep paying the cops off, and the shit just keep going, keep rolling. It's been going on, and the reason why this guy kept bringing people over, sponsoring people to come over, because he's gonna get kickbacks. They're gonna pay him at some point to come over. That's why he kept doing it. So he got a Subway business and I think some type of real estate. Plus, he got the visa scam going on. And it's been going on like that. This ain't nothing new. It's not new. Now, if I tried to do something like that, boy, I'd be in prison for 30 years. It wouldn't even last long. They were like, hey, this is fraud. Fraudulent activity going on, buddy. It wouldn't last. It wouldn't even last for 90 days. They'd catch it. They would, yep. Shit. I'm telling you, boy. $595K in cash and jewelry seized. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I don't know what got seized, but I'm telling you, bro. This type of shit happens all the time. He ain't the only one. This shit been going on. You got people over here that come from other places. As soon as they get over here, they get unearned benefits. There's some nonprofit that can help them out with cash, money, benefits. As soon as they get over here. and then they'll start some quote business, right? And never really start a business. They'll just pay the money to have an LLC or something, or incorporated or some shit like that. So it looks like a business. They'll have the van. They'll buy a van, a car, every goddamn thing. They'll have a house. They claim they're working out the house. They ain't doing nothing. They're not doing nothing. People donate money, whatever. They get grant, whatever. Right? This ain't no legit business. Nothing about this shit is legit. Nothing about this nonprofit is legit at all. As soon as they get up and running, and they start bringing it, they families over, they peoples over, and that is just like that. Shit. And I said, crime pays. No, crime don't pay when it comes to us. Crime pays when it comes to, that works with the foreigners. That don't work with us. No. I learned a long time ago that whatever I do, it has to be legit. It has to be legit. Otherwise, I'll get shut down. I learned that shit a long time ago. Yeah, a long time ago. And the women ain't no better. Shit, the women are a part of it. And the majority of the time, it ain't just the guys. The women are a part of it too. The women do it better than the guys do. Believe it or not. The women do it better than the guys because women are down for the get down. Women will lay up with guys to get what they want. They're willing to do whatever. So that's why women are better in situations like this than guys. I mean, the most a guy can do is pay. Women don't necessarily got to dish out cash like that. A woman can manipulate a guy and have the guy thinking that he gonna get some. That could be just enough for a lot of these guys, men and women. And that's another thing. A lot of these women go both ways. So if a woman is interacting with men and women, whether it's in a workspace or business, she could be laid up with both, with a man and a woman today, easily. Especially if you live in a big city, you know what I'm saying? For real. Oh, you take a call? Oh yeah, I'm gonna put the link in here. Yeah, and some of y'all more than likely have had experiences with women like this. More than likely, Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in here, and more than likely, you've had an experience like this before. Man, they done changed up all this shit. Oh, I got it. I got this shit looking weird now, man. Yeah, people are allowed to do whatever they want to do. They ain't looking for nobody, man. Look, everybody know. Most people that's been around a bit, man, you know how the dope get in this country. Man, you already know how the dope and the drugs get in the neighborhoods and how the dope get in. You know, man, people know. They ain't trying to stop nothing. They ain't trying to stop people from jumping the borders, man. Come on. And I told y'all, told you like 5 years ago, man, you don't gotta go to Colombia to get no girl. You don't gotta go down to Mexico and Colombia and Brazil. They already over here. They coming over here every week. What the hell are you going to Colombia for to get it to meet some girl? They already over here. How you doing, man?
What's up, Sharp? It's been a while. How are you, sir?
Pretty good, man. You?
I'm doing well, sir. Doing well. I want to talk quick about the women. You said that the visa and all that stuff.
Yeah, the visa scam.
From what I noticed, all right, I'm gonna be straight up. Black women like from Jamaica, Haiti, yeah, they got the visa scam.
Yeah.
Same thing in Russia. But the Asian chicks, they'll be straightforward.
Oh yeah.
They'll say, look, I'll give you X amount if you marry me, so I get a visa. Or there ain't no touching, by the way, just business. You gotta live together, work, but you can't touch her. But I've seen the opposite where she married a guy, nice guy, pension, and it became she learned to love him. You know what I mean?
That happens.
He has a pension. If they get married, he dies, she gets that pension.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? As long as she doesn't remarry. You see what I'm saying? And I seen it where they get the pension. The guy dies. The guy's like 60 or 70. They took care of the husband, but he died of cancer. They'll date guys afterward, but they'll tell them straight up, I'm not gonna marry nobody. I'm not gonna mess up this money because I'm from overseas and this guy taking care of me for the rest of my life. You see what I'm saying? So it's a scam, but it's also a way of survival. They know this guy needs help. I could cook, clean, give him sex, but when he dies, he'll give me his pension to help me survive here. You know what I mean? So it's a respect thing.
Yeah. I mean, I was approached by a girl like this is like 20 years ago. I was working at a printing company at the time, and this girl was from I think she was from Peru. And I'm on the floor, just doing my regular routine night job, right?
Mm-hmm.
This bro was like, no, I think her cousin was like, hey, she need a green card, right? And I'm like, what the hell is that? I didn't know what that was at the time. Because she might be deported. I'm like, oh, well, you telling me that for? That's the question I asked him. And he was like, oh, well, you don't know how? No, I don't know how that shit work, bro. And he was like, oh, okay. Well, if she needs somebody to either sponsor her or get married to her, and they'll go through the paperwork and everything like that. So I said, so he's like, hey, so by this time he called her over, right? He's like, and she was like, hey, I give you $10,000. I said, oh, I said, you better. I said, for me to even think about doing anything like that, you gotta up them dollars, because I'm putting my life on the line, and if I was to get caught, that $10,000 ain't gonna be shit, So I'm like, no, but I said, for me to even do anything like that, you gotta come with at least 100,000. No, no. That 10,000 ain't gonna be nothing, because I'm gonna have to get an attorney if I get caught with your ass. So I said I'll pass or whatever. But she ended up getting deported, man.
Here's the thing: the truth. She could have took that 10,000, went to a lawyer with her family, filed for the paperwork because she's here and get a regular job here, and then it would have taken longer for her to get the green card. But she would not have gotten deported if she did it a different way. A lot of times they'll want to get married because they want to rush. You know what I mean? They just want to make sure. But if they do it a different way, working and showing, hey, I'm a legitimate citizen and I have a lawyer, they can get through the process, but it'll take longer.
Yep.
A lot of them don't want that, especially if they're sexy. They know guys hit on them all day long.
Oh yeah.
So they're just using what they got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what, but I'm gonna tell you this: the black ones, Haitian Jamaicans, they ain't offering shit.
No, they don't offer that.
They maybe just screw them a couple times, but it ain't even worth that, man.
No.
They'll pretend to love you.
Yeah.
Get you to marry them, and when they get the green card, it's over. They'll show their true colors.
Yeah.
The Asian ones are different. They'll be straight up with you. I'll marry you. I'll take care of you, but there's a respect, and they'll learn to love you if you respect them back.
Yeah, I just always thought that was the situations were always funny to me. You know, it's like if I met a girl I think I met a girl one time. She said, she said, oh, I'm not even, I'm here illegal. I'm like, oh well, you know, good luck, because she was all secretive and everything. I'm like, because she didn't want to talk about where she was from, like where she lived or any. I'm like, yo, well, you do police work or something? Damn. You sound like a damn. I said, you move like you out in them streets or something. And then that's when she told me she was here illegally. So I was like, oh, okay, I understand, but I left her alone.
Even if it's illegal, I'm telling you, I met brothers from Africa who were in the army here. How they did it, and it was like as long as they signed a 10-year contract, the U.S. military said, okay, and after that 10 years, they'll get their green card. There are ways around it. They just don't want to go through the process. They just want the fast. Yeah, marry me so I get their green card now.
Oh yeah, in the military they move fast.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, in the military, bro, I got my passport in 2 hours.
See, and I'm telling you, I met folks like, wait a minute, you were from Africa, Nigeria. How long you been here? A couple months. Well, how did you join the army? Just went to the recruiter. When I had a lawyer. And the deal was you do 10 years, you get your green card to help you. Long you did the 10 years. Now they were doing grunt work now. But for somebody wanting that green card to be here, it must have been like heaven on earth for them.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Like I remember I was stationed in Japan, right? Mm-hmm. And we went to Australia 2 times. And them dudes are flying them girls to Japan, bro. Mm-hmm. And dudes started getting married to them, and within 6 months they were moving. I'm like, oh god damn. And then I was like, yo, how long that paperwork and all that immigration stuff take? He said, 6 months, bro. I said, oh god damn.
For them, but you and I probably take years.
Oh yeah, it could be 2-3 years or longer, depending on what country she's coming from.
Correct. And a lot of those girls know that. That's what I'm telling you. They'll cater to the situation. They'll know, I got this military guy, I'll be the best wife as I can. I'm talking about the Asian ones.
Yeah.
And they'll get situated. But as soon as the guy dies, okay, I got this pension, I got this green card, I'm going to use it to my best ability. And they'll tell you straight up, I'm not going to marry nobody. Okay, we'll date, we can live together, but I will not marry you. Because I even told one girl from Honduras I met here, married a guy in the military, did that, gave her the pension. I told her straight up, don't marry nobody. She's like, really? You think? I said, don't do it because you'll mess yourself up.
Yep.
You understand? Take care of you first. She was shocked. I was like, I'm just telling you straight up what I learned on this earth. You need to look in the mirror and take care of you, and the hell with everybody else. I hate to say it. I'm not being sarcastic or backstabbing. Put yourself first in the situation because you end up missing out on opportunities that you'll kill yourself later on saying, why did I do that? And I think I know one girl
that had a situation like that got married the second time.
Hmm.
You know, it worked out for her, but it took a minute for her to say I do.
But that's the thing about the Asian chick. I'm gonna be real with you. Thailand, whatever. They get that pension. What they'll do, if they really love you, they'll go to the temple with you, with the monk, and they'll say I do right there. And they really mean it. So that in their consciousness, they're married to you.
Yeah.
Legally, paper, they are not, but they will treat you as if they are legally married because that's the respect they're giving you if they love you that much.
Yeah.
And if you give it back, it'll work. You'll be in the house with them. You're not legally married, but if you give that promise to them, to a higher power, I'm telling you, it'll work as if you were legally married.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. But yeah, man, the game is cold out here, man. You gotta be careful.
The game is cold, man. And you know, I got a cousin in England, you know, and years ago, in '99 when I was 19, he reminded me saying when I went to England last, right? I could have turned in my passport and joined the British Air Force. I thought about it. I was like, did I really think that? He was like, you could have did it. You traveled the world. He traveled the world, got married, whatever, divorced. But my point is, I didn't do it because I felt like I'm not good enough for that. Or I should have said, nope, I'm gonna try this shit. If it don't work out, come back home to America. Why not? You know what I mean? It's a cold game out here. Give it a shot. Most don't want to give it a shot because they're thinking failure. You can't think that way. You got to think opportunity.
Yeah, you got to be all in.
Yeah, no thinking I'm gonna fail. I got this opportunity. Just take it and see what happens with it.
That's the best way. That's the best way to approach it.
Yes, because I'm telling you, you'll outthink yourself too much. You'll convince yourself that it's not worth it. Once you do that, it's a wrap.
Yeah, you know, it's a cold game, man. But one thing I learned about just traveling through the airports and going through immigration and all that stuff. Man, I got, you know how many times I got pulled out the line, bro?
Man, once I went to England, I was the only black person on the damn flight. I come to immigration with 3 suitcases, not 3, well, suitcase and 2 bags, like a carry-on. They pulled me out, asked me questions, what school I went to what elementary school, what was my 3rd grade teacher's name. All right. Then this other guy, Spanish guy, comes up. Well, check his bag. They had this man check everything, even my shaving cream. He gave me a flyer. So this is the customer service complaint number. Had the names of the agents, even his, the one that helped me. I wrote a letter with what happened. Told him about how nice the agent was who gave me the phone number. Customs called me. I'm being serious. Like a week later, after I sent that letter, we apologize, sir. They had no business taking you out, and the guy even explained to him what they were doing because I was the only black who got there. They automatically gonna see you as a target. I don't know what it is about some white guys. They just see you as a threat because they want to prove they're smarter than you. You know what I mean? It's like they can't take it that you as a black person can travel, see the world, be this intelligent person that they can't do. So they got to try and prove that you're not as sophisticated as you think you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I've met a lot of white guys that were like that.
And God forbid you go to a foreign country and those foreign women start liking you over their white ass.
Oh, man.
Whoo, it's a wrap. They will hate you. They don't have the gift of gab or even to go up and talk to a woman. But they'll despise you because these foreign women are liking them because they thought because I'm white, they're supposed to drool over me.
Yeah. Yeah. I experienced that when I was in the Navy. My first year, I figured out, I said, wait a minute. Oh, these dudes gonna be on some hater shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I ain't even interested in these girls. But I'm like, okay, damn. You can have them, bro.
And call it what it is. Look, there are some white girls, some Asian girls that only want to date black guys. There's some
Yeah.
white ones and Asian that only want to date white guys. Fine, but the ones that only want to date black guys, those white guys will. It's like the damn click in their head. Wait a minute, you like black guys and not me? Something clicks in their head, and their hate will come out.
Yeah.
Not thinking there are thousands of other Asian or white ones. Screw her. They're thinking you're supposed to like me because I'm white.
Yeah.
This you are wrong. I got to prove your programming wrong.
Yeah, and that's the big problem, because in their minds they're not supposed to be able to compete with us. They don't feel the need to.
Yes.
So when they don't get the outcome that they think should happen, oh, they snap, boy.
Yes, not even thinking this could be a bottom of the barrel woman. She's a good person, but she's not top tier in her country. But the simple fact she don't want them because they're white. I'm telling you, it's like that TV show Battlestar Galactica, where these people were Cylons, they were androids. It was like a click off in their mind that sent them off to be like assassins. These white guys will click, and I'm telling you, they'll just turn to a whole different person to hate and try to drive you away or get you away from that girl or the situation, because in their minds, right, they thought every place I go in the world, everybody's supposed to praise me.
Yeah, they're supposed to lay down.
Yeah, they're supposed to lay down, let me have the last word.
Like roll out the red carpet.
Yes. And when they found out, wait a minute, this isn't real. No, that can't be.
So that's why when you have a lot of these white guys shooting up the goddamn school and all that shit,
a lot of them go crazy because they're thinking, because I'm white, I should be having sex.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, the women you want sex from might not be the women you're supposed to get, bro. These bottom tier women that are giving it to these different guys, get you somebody top notch. You know what I mean? Those aren't the women you need to go after, because they end up pregnant, get diseases. They're just thinking, I'm white, I should be getting what I want, and what I want now is sex. Okay, I can't get it, I'll be a damn serial killer or something.
Yeah.
It's like, no, man, you're in this fantasy world.
Yeah, it's a weird and it's a weird dynamic that happens, because I used to work around a lot of white people, right, in the Navy, and I didn't necessarily hang out with them, but we used to see each other out and about, right, when we pulled in certain countries and everything. And if there was something that happened one time. I was standing up talking to this white girl, right? And I was just talking about nothing, really, talking about bullshit. But the white dude walked up like we weren't talking. And I was like, yo, hold up, bro. I'm talking. I'm like, what the hell he doing? He acting like I wasn't standing there. I'm like, that mentality is like, oh, okay, yeah, I see him talking to her, but she don't want nothing to do with him. That's his mindset. He's thinking like she ain't interested, so I'm gonna just walk up and start talking and act like he ain't standing there and saying anything to her. I'm like, what? Then I was like, no, bro, hold up. Hey, I'm talking, bro. What are you doing?
And God forbid they find out a white woman they like.
Oh man.
They find out that you were the black guy had her
first.
Something really goes off.
Boy, that's when the name calling comes in then, boy.
Wait a minute, you were with him? You actually slept with him?
Hey, you know what's funny, man? The number one question that a lot of women get, this just across the board now, except for black women. The number one question these other groups of women get today is, have you ever slept with a black guy?
They're ostracizing.
That's the number one question they get today. Have you ever slept with a black guy? I'm like,
especially
damn.
if it's a woman, like if she's Asian, because a lot of white guys think Asian women are beneath them. They do. But if they found that Asian chick they like was with a black guy, uh-uh.
Oh, it's
They'll
over.
cut her off real quick.
Yeah.
It's like they'll just feel like they've been so degraded because they felt like because you're beneath me, I should be the first one to deflower you.
Yeah. Yeah. I've ran into a lot of that when when I'm out and about and going to even when I was in college I ran into that.
Yep.
Yeah, I ran into that in college, in the Navy, and when I had a corporate job at Bank of America, I ran into that too. You know, they just have their mindset like, hey, this is how things are supposed to be. And if it ain't that way, well, they just don't want to be around.
Correct. And then there's some white women they might like you, but they want to fit into that subculture of white so bad.
Oh yeah.
They'll put you down, make you feel like you're beneath them, as if you should be grateful I'm here. Be careful of white women like that, because they'll try to use you as a stepping stone to raise their self-esteem.
Yeah. Yeah, I ran into that too, working these jobs.
And I've seen white women.
And I'm like, yo, I don't get down like that. You know, I don't, you know.
Well, I've seen where the white women don't give a damn. They've been mistreated by white guys so bad. They're like, anybody who loves me, I'll love them back. I've seen that. They don't give a shit no more. They've been abused by white guys so much. It's like, just treat me right. Treat me fair, and I'll love you back.
Yeah. There's a lot of white women out here. They get in where they fit in at. Yeah. There's some out there that's like that.
I've seen it. I personally don't want somebody like that because they got issues, whether you're white or black. They got baggage that's gonna come up. But somebody who finally says, you know what, I don't care about color. Just love me back. Be around somebody who sees you for who you are.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's if you're gonna run into some problems with that woman.
Yeah.
and that I don't see color. Well, okay, what color is the wall right there?
They see color. I mean, look, white see color, Asian, black, whatever. Everybody sees color. Are you the type of person that doesn't care what society thinks?
Yeah, there you go.
There are people who don't. I'm telling you, Asian girls that don't give a damn no more. I don't care as long as this man treats me fair, because they've been put down their whole life by Asian chicks because they're heavier set, they got bigger titties. They don't fit the mold of like what Asian girls should look like.
Nah.
You know what I mean? So they're like, I don't care if this foreigner guy loves me. At least I got my family. Bye. They'll leave the communities to be with that black guy. To have that love. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Whites won't do that. Blacks will do that. We'll leave a black community in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Whites, no, I'll stay with the white society.
Yeah, they even if they leave, they'll come back later.
Yeah. They'll just have little fun, whatever. But they know deep down where they want to be at.
Yeah. A good example of this is the athletes and entertainers. Yeah, you had a lot of white women. They'll be with the black dude for a couple of years. As soon as he get hurt or his career is over, she'll be like, "Well, this ship is over."
Yeah. I mean, there's some black girls who do the same thing, Sharp. Let's be real.
Well, that's true. True, but the difference is, at least I knew she probably liked me, the black woman.
Yeah.
But the white women, that's more than likely that's a fetish.
Yes.
So yeah, that's I ain't down with the fetish.
Yeah. That's why you have to be real up front. If you're ever real with somebody up front, is this just to have a fun? Is this for what it is? It'll last longer because you both will know. At least we're not playing no more. It's over.
The jig is up.
Yeah. I don't have to live in a fantasy world. I don't have to pretend to like you or hope you're that woman of my dreams, and vice
Yeah,
versa. We
yeah,
know we're just here having fun. We had
yeah,
our fun. Bye.
yeah. But the thing is, man, if you live long enough, you'll be able to figure out who likes you and who likes you, who really fuck with you, and everything. If you live long enough, you know.
That's true. Even in your own family, you'll know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
living it now.
yeah. You know, you like she ain't really fucking with me like that.
Yes.
But it's okay. At least you know where you stand with this person.
And that's where I'm at the point. Like, it's all right to be alone. There's something
Yeah,
like deep down, a lot of people we're afraid to be alone. It's kind of like that child inside you always want somebody there to nurture you.
yep.
But once you get past that, you realize you're okay. I don't need somebody here all the time.
Nah, you don't. You
You
don't.
get you get lonely, but loneliness only lasts for so long. You know what I mean? It's a mindset. Once you get
Yeah,
past the loneliness, you accept who you are. You start doing things to keep yourself occupied. Because a lot of times
exactly.
we get in relationships because we're just bored, man.
Yeah, yeah. It's like sometimes I was talking to somebody the other day, and he was like if he asked me if I um if I knew what I knew today, would I went in the Navy? I said no, hell no. And he said, why is that? Because you fucking know too much at a certain point, and then I mean you don't really have nobody to talk to except for the people that that you serve with. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I didn't like how I got treated when I got out, and you can't really talk to anybody about it besides the people that you've been in there with. So hell no. And plus, when you get out, um, you get locked out. Certain jobs don't want to fuck with you. I'm like, hell no. You know,
Hmm. That's
no.
interesting. That's interesting. I've never
Now,
been in the military, but knowing what I know when I was younger, I would have went to a trade school instead of college because college is a joke. You just sign up school
yeah,
alone. You're in it for the rest of your life. But a trade school, you learn a skill, a trade to actually be an apprentice and get a freaking big a paycheck.
yeah,
It's not just some college credit to lead to a piece of paper. You got a skill that can be used to actually develop something.
yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And plus, it's like I think sometimes when you I don't know, for me, if I see something going on, man, around me, it's hard for me to sit there and not say anything about it. It's yeah, that's the thing, man. Because somebody, everybody's not seeing the same thing. What you see and what I see it might be two different things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have family members, right? That I'd be around and I'd be like, they can be telling me something, and I already know that they're gonna go down the wrong path. You know, and I'd be like, you probably shouldn't do that, bro.
Well, you're an honest person because I'm telling you, there are folks out here who will hear that and say, yeah, yeah, go and do it, and they'll laugh at them
Yeah,
while they're going down. That happened to me with family, and I
yeah,
realized there are folks out here, regardless of family, whatever relationships, they want you to go down a bad road, so they'll laugh at the train wreck. They
yeah,
they they get off on seeing misery,
yep,
even in a relationship. You're trying your best to make the relationship work, but they'll just encourage misery because the person deep down inside likes to see drama. You know what I mean? Like, what's that movie, The Dark Knight? Right? Dark Knight.
yeah,
There are people that there's men out here that just want to see the world burn. There's women too. They just want to see chaos, and seeing you suffer is the ultimate form of like flattery to them.
Yeah, man. Some people they won't say shit. They'll just let you walk through the walk in the fire. You know.
And some will try to set you up in the fire.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I say and they say ignorance is bliss. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes what you don't know. Sometimes if you know some certain things, it can be used against you.
Correct.
You know.
That's why you got, like my aunt said, don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. It's better just keep your mouth shut and do things and figure it out on your own, or do it secretly, because there are folks out here that will try to leave these breadcrumbs for you to follow, knowing you're going to get to the end, something bad's going to happen.
Yeah.
They want it to happen, but
Yeah.
you didn't know. You didn't know. You were trying to learn.
Exactly.
But the person was trying to what? Get that misery from your life.
Yeah, and it's a weird situation. It's like that's like you might be trying to do something, and the person just did the same things 6 months ago, right? And you call them up and be like, "Hey, hey, you know anybody that can do this and do that?" They'll be like, "No." I'm like, "How the fuck you don't know nobody? You just did the same shit 3, 4, 5 months ago."
Because I'm gonna tell you what I learned. This is real. There are sicknesses out here, all right? And this narcissism mess that folks talk about is real. It's a real sickness to where
Yeah,
these folks they sit back and it's like they'll calculate in their minds a way to watch you suffer. You know what I mean? They'll sit back and it's like, how can I throw a life raft at this person who's drowning? But as soon as they get that life raft, I cut the string a little bit or snatch it back. That's their whole life is to literally set traps or to watch somebody suffer, because it gives them this enjoyment. It's
yeah,
just weird. It's a weird sickness. That's why I believe the Bible said there are folks who turn away from the light. They got a number of demons inside them, and I believe that because those thoughts of demons come to them, and they're literally sitting there racking their mind, saying, "How can I set a trap? How would this look? How would that look?" And if you try to correct them, oh man, they're gonna put you in the mix too. They're
oh
gonna try to
yeah,
throw you under the bus, and you're like, "How did I get here when I was just trying to stop a bad situation?" That's the
yeah,
problem. You were trying to stop their plan from going forward.
yeah. Oh, you might just wanted to talk about something that they might have said or done. You
Mm-hmm.
might want to be like, "Hey, what's up with that?" You know, whatever. I give you an example. I remember like when Trump got elected the first time, there was some people, man, they started acting kind of brand new. Like, what the I'm like, what the hell? I mean, it's kind of like they kind of flipped. They had like a new mentality all of a sudden. Like, I'm like, what the hell going on? You know, like, yeah, I know Trump got elected and everything, but what the hell I got to do with me and you? You know, yeah, I'm like, what the hell? There's like a different energy out here. You know, I'm like, what the hell going on with this broad?
Because it gave them a stepping stone to feel better than you. It's a whole thing about I gotta feel better than you. Now use
Yeah,
anything I can out here to feel like I can walk over you. This weird scenario. Women have it, men have it, and there are folks. I'm telling you, they'll get off on it. That's why there's that S&M stuff. It's like a pinch of it. They want to feel they're in so much control.
oh
They,
yeah,
they can literally make you suffer just by saying something.
yeah. That's what the S&M, the BDSM, that's what that shit is about. Even if it's for 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, even in like a boardroom where somebody just there yelling and screaming, they're screaming bullshit, and you just say, okay, whatever. They feel like I'm in so much control. God forbid you take this power away from me. They want to be the smartest person in the room. What I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you know, it's like a weird. It's like it's a different vibe out here, man. You
It's
know,
it's the whole world is so confined now. I mean, we got this whole universe world, right? But most people want to confine it to be in just a room so they can feel they're in control of everything.
yeah, and a lot of people, man, they have identity problems. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
like the girl, the same bro. One day she's a Catholic. One day, a couple weeks later, she's a what she said she was a Jew. She
Mhm.
wearing the damn shit on the head, whatever, whatever the shit is. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm like, what the hell? How the hell you flip like that from religion to religion like that? That's interesting.
People like that, they're wearing these masks because the truth of the matter, deep down inside, they don't like who they are.
No,
They can't stand who they are. So they're literally going through life trying to wear different masks to try and fit into the right place.
yeah,
And I've seen it to where they outside my race. I've done that. I had to catch mice. So I'm dating an Asian girl now, or a white girl from Colombia, Honduras, Jamaica, Haiti. It's like I wanted a different mask because I was trying to fit into different cultures because I never liked who I was. But once I accepted I'm talking about who I was deep down inside, that child inside, who was always alone and was nurturing him to do what he wanted. I didn't give a damn what anybody thought. That's the
yeah,
problem. We have to go back to that child inside to bring that child out, to not care about what others think, to try and to try and get some validation through others. What I'm trying to say.
yeah, yeah. I mean, the truth is you just gotta love who you are. That's it, really. You know.
Yeah. And if you meet somebody who genuinely cares about you, regardless of race, that person will not just show like love. They'll show like a support. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about if they'll literally be like, give it a try. You have an idea of something? Why not? Nothing beat a try but a fail. They'll support anything to give you that push. You know what I mean? They'll say try
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Others,
So
no, no.
I've talked somebody, and throughout your life, I talking to older guy about this the other day, and he's 85, and I asked him, I mean, how many people you met in your entire life that you thought that I'm talking like really liked you, really cared about you at the core? He said, man, less than five.
Yep.
And he 85 years old. He said, look, if you meet two people, you're lucky.
Yep. Yep.
And but he said, you know what? Some guys never meet the girl that really like them. That's really fuck with them like that.
And I'm gonna say this: what happened to me, looking back, sometimes we sabotage a person like that because we don't think we deserve that
Oh
kindness.
yeah,
I've
yeah,
done that because of the low self-esteem I've had
yeah,
growing up, thinking I'll reinforce this by pushing the good people away. And it's like I gravitated toward the ones who abused me because I was reliving the childhood until I completely understood that kid is an adult. I don't deserve that behavior. I deserve kindness and love. That's when I stopped being attracted to females or even friends and coworkers who I knew there's something about this person that's gonna do me wrong. I started to be attracted to folks who were good people. I might not see them every day, I might not talk to them, but generally, if I needed something, I could call them out of the blue and say, "Can you assist me?" And they would.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm probably at five people like that, man. And the thing and the crazy thing is I don't necessarily got to talk to them all the time.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? I can call them up right now, and it's like we just picking up off where we left off at the last time we talked.
Correct. And that's a true relationship because the truth it never ended just because you stopped talking. The energy's still there. It just continues to go until it's time to separate. When you get back together, it continues more.
Exactly, exactly, man. Yeah. But hey, man, that's a good way to end this, man. Thanks for coming on, bro.
No problem, Sharp. You have a good time, man. And thank you for having me back on. All right.
All right, man. Take it easy. Peace out.
Bye.
There you have it. Another episode. That was a good conversation. You know, like, share this episode, and don't forget to hit the Cash App. It's like 7:20. I'm about to I gotta go to the store. You know what I'm saying? That's what I gotta do, you know. So until next time, I'm out.
Alright. Just got the call, it's going down tonight. It's a lot of goodbyes here tonight. But then I saw the sky and that I like. Here from God.